What is up, competitive community, whether you are a spectator or a player yourself? My name is Coach Raven, and this is a 4v4 Search and Destroy match on Lockdown. This is actually part of Tournament Map 2. This was on Esports Nation. Like I said, 4v4 Search and Destroy on Lockdown. My final score is 10-2. We win, and I pull off an awesome 1v4 clutch, which I will address when we get there. But first I'm going to just start talking off about tournaments. And now this is for amateur players who want to actually get out there more, maybe better their skills, just kind of get more exposure. Now not only is this going to help you meet better people, this is going to help you better yourself too. Now this, like I said, this is on Esports Nation. There's also other websites like everybody knows 360 Icons. It's a great website. Those are larger tournaments. Those are usually like 256 teams. And then there is Cybersports Network. Those are 3 websites right there. Now those are great. Now, like I said, all of these generally they're free to enter tournaments. Obviously, 360 Icons are the larger ones, but then there's smaller ones like this one. This one was a $50 tournament, free to entry, 32 teams. It's not a huge, but it's better than playing for nothing on GB, in my opinion. And plus, it gives you way more of a challenge generally once you get onto those later rounds. Now, also, if you do have trouble finding yourself on a good team, say you go into one of these tournaments maybe with a couple of friends, like this one is just kind of like a pickup team with some of my friends because we had nothing else to do during the day, and we said, why not? But if you do good, maybe you can actually get onto a better team because most of the time teams like to have their 4 main people, and they like to scrim with that, but, you know, things happen, people do recruit. You can get out there and you can just say, hey, maybe if you guys are recruiting, just let me know. It definitely makes an impression. That's a huge bargaining chip if you drop like 10 kills against a team, whether you lose or not. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is even if you are playing with a group of friends or whether you're playing with your team, especially on Search and Destroy, a lot of people kind of write off Search and Destroy. As of on Black Ops, I know because I was a big variant player on Black Ops. Most teams, it was Search and Destroy, CTF, and Domination. Now, we no longer have Domination in Modern Warfare 3 because the grenades aren't as strong, and Domination is a very grenade-centric game, so we now have Demolition for GB variant. But people used to write off Search and Destroy as it was like completely luck, or like it's kind of like any way it goes. Now that's not exactly the case. Now there are a lot of things like you can run your strats, you can practice, you can do all that, and you can just like maybe hit a lag spike and get 3-piece or whatever, or just something doesn't work out. But there is a lot of strategy to Search and Destroy. Now I come from a heavy singles background, like I've done other videos. Search and Destroy is a lot of a psychological game, and when you go into like a 4v4 setting, it is extremely team-based because a lot of it is clearing the map, and especially on defense, because it's not like a singles or like a public match where everybody starts running through the map. When you're on defense, you tend to sit back more and you camp more. Do I dare to say the word? But a lot of it is intel and communicating with your teammates. Like right here, you see me sit up here. Now, I'm looking over to top couch. Now, you saw my teammate ran into the left into top art and towards top hall. What I'm doing is I'm scouting. During the first round, I saw a guy run through with a submachine gun. I call that out to my teammate, and he was able to pick up the kill. Now, not only is that just a call-out, but also telling him that he has an SMG makes him know that whether he's at a close-range battle or whether the guy's just going to be sitting there head glitching down at the end of the hallway. Now this round right here is not a very good example because our team just totally fell apart this round. Like I said, Search and Destroy, anything can happen, but setups do make key. Now this round right here, this next round is going to be my 1v4 clutch. And I really do enjoy getting in those situations when the situation isn't totally dependent on it, because obviously if you come down to winning the tournament 1v4 clutch, obviously you'd rather have your team there. But 1v4s give you a great... it kind of tests your ability to respond to situations and respond to people coming at you. Like right here, we kind of push up because... we know they've been kind of like pushing top art. My teammate rushes into art and he dies, and then I got 2 guys over at B. Actually, one's kind of back in the B tunnel and one's over at B, and I push forward here, and they both die. Now, the thing about 1v4s is then also, once you fire, everybody's going to know. So right here, if I have the chance, I like to use a knife occasionally. Make sure you get the kill. I saw that guy throw a stun upstairs, so I see that guy. But again, going back to the knife, because if you knife somebody, then obviously if the other player's good enough, they can come back and they can see, okay, skull and crossbones, my guy was up there, he's up there. But that takes time for them to register. By the time you knife and can get out of there, they don't even know that you were there. And in this situation, I just backed up because I knew the bomb was up in top art. I don't feel safe in art because there's 4 entrances to art. You got from hallway, you got from the windows, you have the inside stairs, and then you have the stairs from the bottom art. Now, camping that would be a nightmare. So right there, I see him. I was just like screaming to my teammates that this guy's the Predator because he escapes my bullets about 4 times before I actually kill him, whether it's bad shots by me or the game or whatever. I'm not too big a fan of the ACR. Modern Warfare 2, I love the ACR, but this game I just can't do it. This is me sucking because I'm terrible with nades. Then I push back around and I see him run over, and I'm able to hit him again. And then this guy was just kind of being stupid, and he thought he could book it, but I got him, and I picked up the 1v4 clutch. And now that round was actually pretty key, because that kept us now, and we were 1-2, so now we're 2-2. Now, if I had lost that round, we would have gone down 1-3. We would have had to win 3 consecutive rounds to bring us back. And again, that is another thing with tournaments, with any team play, really, is momentum. Especially in Search and Destroy, momentum is huge. Now, it's kind of funny. My team is we're a group of guys right now. We don't actually have an official team, but we are great at rallying and coming back. A lot of our wins, especially in tournaments, have been us coming back. Maybe we're at like a 1-3 situation, something like that, and we come back and we pick up the win. It's because a lot of times, if a team gets up, maybe like 3-1 or 3-0. They get the mentality, okay, we got this map, let's move it on. So they push a lot harder than they normally would, which allows you to take the time, get the kills, you can get an easy round, then so maybe you're on defense the next time. So then you can win the defensive round, you're already back, you're like 3-3, and you're ready to go, and then now it just comes down to who can win it, and who can get those kills. Now, right here, this is a 1v1 situation. Actually, now it's a 1v1 situation. My teammate died, which is actually what I enjoy because I thrive at 1v1 situations because, like I said, I was a single star before I got into team play back in Black Ops. That sounds like a tongue twister. So, again, when you have that, you got to pick a corner, you got to pick an area to watch, and stick with it. Now, I got lucky enough he ran in front of me, but there was only 20 seconds on the bomb timer, so... and I would have just checked it and gotten over there. Now, we didn't end up winning this tournament, but it was really fun. We actually, it was amusing because we were scrimming before this tournament, and we ran into a couple of guys that we were scrimming against, and we actually played them in the match, and we beat them, just like the scrims. But it's just a great way, like I said, to get out there, expose yourself to the community, maybe get your name out there if that's what you're looking for, and get yourself better competition. Because again, you can go back and watch the theater recordings and just see what you did right, see what you did wrong. Now, right there, I killed a guy, but I didn't kill him fast enough, and my teammate ended up dying for it. But there's still enough of us alive. And in Search and Destroy, again, you need to make sure on your team that you don't have liabilities. Because remember, you're playing a 4v4 situation. Now, entry kills are huge. Now, so say somebody gets spawnated or whatever because they're a liability that they run up and they keep dying. Then it's a 3v4 situation. And again, even a single kill can count. So make sure that everybody on your team has the same mindset and understands what they're doing. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. My final score here was 10-2, like I said. And I'll see you all later.